Today I'm going to do a review for Morphe, the Morphe palette, and the brush set that I got from Octoly. These were gifted to me. We're going to use these brushes to apply the palette colors. Looks like there is a set of 6 brushes in here. We have a tapered crease brush, a line definer, a firm blender, a small chisel, a smudge brush, a double-sided angle brush with a spoolie, and then of course the glitzy bag. So I'm going to open this and get into this, and let's see if these are all, yeah. So these are wrapped up. Here they are. We've got to take them out. I really like the little bag that it came in too. I already did the rest of my makeup. I'm not feeling like I'm having a good makeup day. I tried some new products underneath my makeup today, and I'm not loving them. I did a mask today that I also didn't love, which you're going to learn about later when I do a box opening that's new to me. It might be new to some of you guys too, but I did the mask and got a short little video on using the mask, and you're going to hear my thoughts about that, but it irritated my skin and made my skin red. And then I used some new products, and I also used the, what do you call it, the no problem pore stuff, and I just used a tiny bit. I've been trying to use it. I just don't like the way that it's working with my skin. So this palette is the, I think it's a selfie palette. Your True Selfie is the name of this palette. Comes in this, and it says 151 on it. And I'm going to go in and just do a neutral look today, because that's what I'm feeling, is a neutral look today. So we're just going to do something really simple today on the eyes, especially because I kind of have a bold lip on. So, but I'm not loving how my makeup looks. Yesterday, my date night makeup, which I just put up there for you guys this morning, and honestly, you'll probably see this one tomorrow on Monday, because I've got a pop sugar I got to get done first that I want to do for you guys. But the yesterday's makeup came out the bomb. I loved it. My skin looked so nice, and I had such a smooth finish. I got to remember, go back and watch what I did to prime it and stuff, because whatever I did, I need to do every day because it worked really, really nicely. So we went out last night and we had a fantastic time, and we we had mostly a fantastic time. So one of the things that happened that wasn't so fantastic is, and I would love your opinion on this, so a bunch of women brought in a bunch of children. Now we went to see the new Marvel movie, and with the girl, I forgot what it's called. I forgot what it's called. But anyway, we went to see that, and this lady brought in 15 kids that were ages 3 to 5 years old. And now granted, this is an evening movie. This is an 8 o'clock movie. Didn't start till 8:30 after the different previews and stuff. So we didn't get out of there until about 10:30 at night. And there literally was a bunch of 3-year-olds and 5-year-olds in this movie. All right, so these colors are all a little bit dark. So I'm going to go in with Strike a Pose, which is this one here. Wow, that's pretty pigmented. So we're going to shake that off. And we get in there, and they have the girls have those little shoes on that light up. I think you guys have probably seen those. They wouldn't stay in their seats. They kept getting up, walking all over, and every time they walked everywhere, you had their little heads everywhere. They were complaining to mommy. They wanted to sit somewhere else. They made a huge mess in the theater, and every time they moved, their little light up shoes would start to go, and it was distracting. Not only that, the mother was taking pictures and watching, I don't know what she was watching on her phone, and she had the brightness all the way up on her phone in the movie theater. It was just really rude. Actually, Robert got mad. He told the girls to sit down. They settled down for a little bit when he told them to be quiet. He said, "You girls need to sit down." He just told them. And then he got mad at the mother because of the phone situation. So he took his phone and he turned on, oh, there was a crease from that Urban Decay. He turned on his phone flashlight and flashed it on them, directly on the mother. to kind of get her to get the hint to turn her damn phone off, which she did. But it just kept continuing. It didn't stop. It kept going on and on. He was getting so aggravated, and I'm gonna get a blender. And he was getting mad, and it was really just sort of ruining the enjoyment of the movie for us, because we don't get to go out that much. And I don't know, I personally don't think that you should take little ones that small into a PG-13 movie anyway. There was lots of stuff in the movie that they probably shouldn't have heard. It wasn't horrible, but definitely not appropriate for a 3-year-old. And especially at night, when it's like adult night, it's late at night, it's, you know, freaking like bedtime for those girls. And they should have went to like a matinee during the day. So he was getting really angry. He was just not able to get over it and enjoy the movie. So I probably waited too long, but I went out. I said, I'm going to the bathroom. And I went out there and I talked to the manager. And I told her, I said, like, look, we don't get out that much. This is like a rare occurrence. We really would like to enjoy the movie. And it's almost over at this point, but here's what's going on. So she says to me, all right, she knew who they were, actually. She made some comments, which I'm not going to say because I'm just not going to say what she said. But she said, go in there. I'm going to give you a few minutes just so that they don't know it was you. And I'm going to come in and I'm going to talk to them at that point, see if I can catch them and talk to them. I said, well, the girls are walking all over. You're going to see that right away. The phone is on and off. There's 2 ladies using the phone. They're taking pictures in there with a flash, and then they're just playing on their phone. So she ended up, all right, so I'm going to deepen. I'm going to go in with this outfit of the day color, OOTD. So she walked in literally right after I walked in and sat down. So that was like, okay, lady, you didn't really wait. So they knew it was me that said something. I don't care. I mean, they were really kind of ruining our experience, and it was not cool. So anyway, they did, for the most part, they did stop after that. They did settle down and be quiet a little bit, but the girls were still, one of the ladies kept taking pictures with the flash on, and a couple of girls kept getting up. They did not speak English, so it made it, I don't know even how much they were able to communicate. They definitely weren't disciplining those girls, but you can't blame the girls, because they were 3. They were like barely out of diapers, these little ones. And you know, you got to understand, when you go to the movie theater like that, it's going to disturb people that are paying good money to see the movie. And if you've got little ones that can't sit through a movie, because a 3-year-old doesn't have any kind of, most of them don't have a long attention span, so it definitely wasn't their fault. It was the parents. Rent a movie for the girls. Rent it. You know, do it at home, where when they walk around, they're hungry, they got to go to the bathroom, they don't like where they're sitting, they can get up, and that's no big deal, right? It's no big deal. I need to blend. So, it was just annoying. So there was that. That was our night. But we did, and we just ate at Arby's last night, because we got there, we thought the movie was at 7. So we got there at 7. They said, no, that was a mistake. It's at 8. So we had an hour. So we just ran over to Arby's and ate there, and then went to the movie. The movie itself, I really liked. Although I missed some parts of it because I had to leave to talk to the lady. So that was kind of crappy. All right, so far, guys, I'm going into Sorry Not Sorry. I like the colors of this. And I'm just going to do the brown under here. So far, I'm liking the colors here that we're coming up with. It's just what I need, just a simple day look today. I don't want nothing crazy. I wonder if you guys, it's up right now. I literally just posted the date night Get Ready With Me, so I wonder if you guys are liking the purple palette, the It's My Pleasure. I really, really liked it. Really liked it. So I'm going to go into a little bit more of that same dark shade that I just put. I'm just going to deepen up right here. And then I'm going to pull it in towards the center on both sides and just blend it in. I like the little bit of like a smoky eye look, I guess. But we're gonna blend it. And actually, I'm gonna use my blending brush for this, just because it's clean. And pull that color all the way over, as much as it'll go. Blend all that together. That looks good. All right. So yeah, I'm just doing my eyes with you today. I did the rest of my look off camera. And I have the Natasha Denona palette on. You can see the highlighter. It's very pretty. I have the ColourPop. The two ColourPop I did were, where are they? I did a two-tone. I did a matte ColourPop. The first one, I don't really like a matte. I used Little Star. This was the matte color I used. And then I went in over it with Nightlight, this sort of shimmer color. So that's how I got this look. All right. And knocking you guys over. I gotta do some cleaning today too. All right, so for the top shade, I'm gonna go into No Filtered here, and I'm gonna use that over the entire lid. Okay, so in here, there's this tiny little brush. This is, does it say? Just says Morphe on it. So, oh, and I gotta tell you guys something funny too today. My little cat, I was doing that, I was in the bathroom and I was doing that mask that I'll tell you about later. And we've been having to, she drinks out of the toilet like all the time. So we've been having to make sure that we shut the toilet. Well, the toilet seat was open because I was peeling the mask off my face and I was putting it in the toilet, and she jumped, like high speed jumped on the toilet and fell right in. It was so stinking funny. She was so wet and miserable, and she like was shaking and walking with all of her paws shaking. It was so funny, guys. Oh my God, it was hysterical, hysterical. Okay, so I'm liking this shade here. I think I'm actually going a little bit with my finger. Yeah, the fingers always do better with these foil shades. I don't know why. It just applies better. But this is a pretty bronze color. But I'm going to do this for some detail work in here. My dog's making noises. You hear them? Very good, very good. Okay, so I'm just going to go back in a little bit with the Sorry Not Sorry again and sort of darken up here. And blend that so we don't have a harsh line between the foil and the color there. And then I just need a highlight color, which I don't really have. This was that first color I used. It's getting kind of dark. All right, I probably made it a little too dark. So we're gonna go in with a highlight. I hate when Chopper does that. I absolutely hate when he does that. Overall, that's very pretty. I just want to get a highlighter shade. And do I have one down here? Let's see. Oh, I have, let's see what's in here. There's a white in here. I don't know if this is gonna do it. Let's clean this one off. Let's see what this white looks like. It's called Icy that I'm putting on here. Actually, we can use this mirror so I can see and you guys can see. Oh yeah, that's pretty. Blend that in there a little bit. Can you guys see that? I think you can. It's really pretty. It's a pretty white shade. And that'll lighten it up quite a bit. I'm going to use the same Icy shade. It's really nice in the inner corner too. Then I'll just put my eyeliner on and be done for the day. All right, so I thought it was going to be kind of I actually have a pretty bold eye and a bold lip, which I thought it was going to be like a easy peasy eye, but it ended up coming out pretty pigmented, but that's okay. I like how it looks, so we're good. So, and I will have the link down below for Morphe if you want to get this brush set and this eye set. This is a very good set for, really for a, the brown looks, the brown and the orange looks. Seems like there is a lot of palettes with the browns out there in Morphe, and he's got a lot of the, or he or she, I don't know, Morphe's got a lot of sort of that, those neutral looks, those orange looks. I do want to play with this Morphe Babe and this Blend the Rules color, these two on the ends. Those look really fun, and I think with the Living Coral color that's out right now, if I get an outfit with that, that's exactly what I'm going to do, and I'm going to play with that. And I'll tell you what liner I'm using too in just a second. I think it's Maybelline. Yeah, it's Maybelline New York Unstoppable eyeliner in Onyx. So there's that. Okay, the only thing that I have left to do is figure out if I'm going to do. I think I'm going to skip an upper eye thing and just put my mascara on. That's what I think we're going to do if I can find it. Which I don't know if I can. Hold on a second. Okay, so I'm just using the Revlon Volumizing, and I like the palette, so I like the palette a lot, I think, and the brushes worked really nice. They're not as soft, maybe, as what I'm used to, but they worked okay. I prefer a little bit of a softer blending brush than that one, but but that was workable and doable. The shadows blend really wonderfully. Even some of the darker shades, you know, sometimes darker shades can be pretty, like patchy, and I didn't find them to be patchy. Maybe a little if you don't have the right blending brush. But when I moved to my blending brush, they blended out great. So this is volumizing. I'm in for a little volume, and I like this. I've been using this and I really like it. It's very light, and I'm not finding that it clumps up. I really have been struggling with the It Cosmetics Superhero one. Not loving that, guys. And I've watched some other people, they said that they're pretty sure that they changed the formula because they used to use it and it used to be wonderful, but that it breaks up by the end of the night and you get little black spots all over, and that is so true. And not only that, the application itself is clumpy. So I don't like that either. So I am not loving that. I know that might be some of your favorites, but I'm just finding that that's not a great mascara. And some of the high-end ones, I feel like mascaras, you can find a good one in a drugstore and not spend a lot of money. And I do like this one, and I like the Almay one. So those are two kind of good brands, Revlon and Almay, to take a look at. The Almay sent me one. It's in a blue container, like a baby blue, for a review, and I love that. That's actually upstairs. I use that often. So, all right. Are we good? We good, eyes? Definitely gives me more volume. Makes the eyes look a lot fuller. And as you can see, I didn't put any. I do have a mistake up there, but I didn't put any eyeliner on the top. I just am just going, leaving it be today. I just didn't feel like it. So there it is. Actually, I think it makes the color stand out a little bit more not putting it on there, and I think it makes the eyes look a little brighter. So that was a suggestion from some of you guys not to put liner up there, and I still will put liner up there from time to time because when I like it, but for this particular eye look, I did not want to. So that is it for the Morphe set that I got here, the selfie palette, and I love this little case. The case is so sparkly and pretty with all the different eyeshadow brushes in here. There was a set of 6. I used most of them. I didn't use all of them. So again, those will be linked below for you if you want to check out the website. I don't get any commission or anything for that. That is just a link through Octoly so that you guys can find it. And what I got was the product. So, all right, guys, I'll see you guys in the next video, which I think is Pop Sugar, coming up. Bye-bye.